Welcome, everybody, and we are fired up for another sensational college football matchup. Nobody at home today who can stake their claim in this neutral site showdown. Today, a ranked versus ranked matchup as a couple of top 25 teams get set to go jaw to jaw. As we'll see, the number 15 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the second-ranked team in the land, the Georgia Bulldogs. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Georgia likely to kick it deep to get things started. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Offense set on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. High-flying pass catchers and the Crimson Tide. That combination wasn't right at the top of your mind, say, 30 years ago.
No, it used to be run, run, more run, and you've seen over the years they've opened it up, the playbook, and they've brought in dudes. They've had some guys that can fly, receivers winning Heisman trophies, like so many game breakers on the outside that make big plays in this offense.
Wide out in motion. Looking to throw, it's Milroe. Gets it away off his back foot. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive. But now a couple of incompletions leaves them in a hole. He'll just keep slinging it. Finds his man. It's Miller. Got room at the 35. Running toward the tape. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Alabama!
Man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish the drive with a big play through the air, scoring from 51 yards out. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Down for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got it on the outside, it's Lovett. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. After the short completion, it's now second down. He's looking to throw. And wings it incomplete.
Well, that's one the offense would love to have back. That's a play they practice over and over and over. They feel like they can run that play in their sleep, not able to connect there.
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Looking to throw, it's back. Throws to the wideout. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
Well, the quarterback and his intended target just simply didn't have the timing there. The ball falls incomplete on 3rd, now setting up 4th down.
This is an opportunity to show your offense you believe in them. Their opening drive of the game, still in their own territory, going for it on 4th down. Takes his shot. Ball in the air, intercepted. Got room on the return. And it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Bama!
How about that, man? 4th down, trying to go make a play, get this offense going, get it sparked, get some points on the board, and that couldn't have gone any worse. They throw the pick, and not only that, they return it all the way back for 6. That offense just shot themselves right in the foot.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick 6. From inside his own 15, looking for room. Finally stopped after a solid return out to the 32. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, the linebacker's showing you read and react. He knew exactly where that running play was going, and he beat the football to the line of scrimmage and forced the TFL.
Looking to pass. It's back. It's complete to the left. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down.
That's an absolute strike right there. Giving me some Stetson Bennett vibes, some Aaron Murray vibes, even Matthew Stafford with the arm talent on that throw. I'll tell you, they can attack any spot of the field in the passing game because of this guy's talent.
Looking to move it through the air. Fires to the wideout. Going to throw it to the right. He's got his man. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. Georgia comes quickly to the line. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs! After the score, we'll see if that breathes a little fire into them.
And you see it all the time, right? You get that score, you get that energy, the crowd gets involved, and the defense got to get out and get you a stop. But this was step 1 to getting them back in the ballgame.
Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And it's up and no good. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. Kickoff team is on the field. They'll try to drive this one deep. He'll bring it out. It's Henderson. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Here comes that Alabama offense. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels, and you...
He unleashes a long one. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on 1st down. This offense has a 2nd down play. Back to pass, it's Milroe. He'll take another shot here. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
And as an offense, you've got such a special talent playing QB. You've got to do a better job protecting him. If you can let this guy set his feet, he can light this defense up.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. They want to just keep throwing it. Pulls it in. It's Bernard. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He's looking to throw it. Still on his feet. He'll take a shot. To the end zone, and it's picked off. Bringing it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Trying to get to it. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Back to throw. It's back. They're trying to get to it. Soft spot in the middle. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to the back. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense.
You know, runs like this oftentimes are like a boxer in a boxing match. Obviously, it's not a knockout punch, but these are body blows. And as the game goes on, these small gains are going to turn into longer runs.
Fires to the big fella. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. And the incomplete pass will wrap up the first quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter. This is the score now at 14. Georgia 6.
This offense is completely confident in their ability to get 1 yard. They'll go for it on 4th down. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work.
And this offense chooses to be aggressive. Listen, once you start getting to midfield, you see most offenses be aggressive, and they took their chance, and they failed. Now, early in the game, a chance to create momentum to swing back to the other side of the football field.
That's caught. It's Bernard. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. He's looking for a man on 2nd down. He'll get rid of it. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion? Just outside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. He wants to throw. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there.
Well, he does a really nice job buying time, and I love the awareness there, understanding no one's open downfield, knowing where the sticks are, and he's able to use his athleticism to get that first down.
He's got it. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He wants it all. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown time!
And it's not an accident. Their feet featuring this guy. His second receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. Oh, do you just hate to see it? Blew the extra point. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. Just about set to kick it away. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
When you hear about it all the time in football, go for it. Be aggressive. The problem... It stops. Sometimes they put you in a hole. Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You can see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Trying to escape and get it himself. He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down. Georgia going up tempo.
Man, that's so frustrating. And it happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down, and he's gone. Just like that, chewing up yards. So much speed, so hard to stop.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. To throw, it's Beck. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. Down to the 26-yard line and a first down. He's going to pass. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them.
And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
And that's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing, I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum, going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it off with a short plunge into the end zone. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From inside the 15, here's the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. You want to talk about answering each other's score. That's what we have going on right now, Jesse.
Yeah, and this offense, it's been impressive just seeing how well they've been executing, too, because they're playing with a sense of urgency, David. They know they've got to go score a touchdown every time they take the field.
It's like a tennis match. You're just trying to break serve at some point, just back and forth. Both offenses having a lot of success in this football game.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Back to throw, it's Milroe. A sweet feet keeping the play alive. Another incompletion on third down.
Third and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, fourth down.
On fourth down, they'll pass for it. And they gambled in their own end, and now they give up really good field position.
Well, I knew the coach was confident in his offense. I did not know he was that confident this early in the game. Fourth and long. I thought he'd just punt that one away and let his defense take the field. Interesting.
And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. The give. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Georgia.
And I love that this offense stuck to it. Stuck to the run game, didn't panic. They got down, but they answered the bell right before the half, and they got this thing right where they want it now. They can tie this football game and hopefully go into the half with a lot of momentum.
And that one is picked up in the end zone. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From inside the 10, here he comes. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes that Alabama offense. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those fourth down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession.
And here comes the offense on second down. Looking for a man, it's Milroe. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. It's Bernard. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Looking to move it through the air. Quarterback extends the play. He'll pull it down and run. At the 45 on his way. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle in the open field. He's got running back-like ability out in space.
The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Line getting set on second down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. Got his man. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
And guys, how many first downs is that? Just on this drive alone? I mean, this defense allows one or two more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the third quarter.
To the air on first down. Steps to his left, out of the pocket. Keeps it and gets past. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Yeah, he doesn't need anything to be open. He just makes it happen himself. Hey, I'm going to call a pass. You know, I want to throw the ball down the field. Oh, it's not open? Okay, I'm just going to pull it down, make it happen, take it to the house. What a scramble by the quarterback.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they kick it through for the extra point, and they have an 8-point lead. They go 83 yards on the drive. It was finished off by a terrific 26-yard touchdown run. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They'll put the tight end in motion. They're going to throw it to start the drive. And he gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. And that'll bring us to the end of the first half as we head to the studio for halftime. Alabama ready to put a boot to it to start the second half. Coming out with it, it's Bell. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success, and so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. Back to throw, it's Beck. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield.
Well, the defender got his hand on that one, tipped it up in the air, and offense, man, they're lucky that one wasn't picked.
3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Unloads to the wideout. And the incomplete pass lets his defense get the ball back for its own great field position. Going for it from there, that's just outsmarting yourself. And guess who's going to pay for it? Your defense backed up with a 1st and goal. Moving out of the pocket. Touchdown, Alabama! And they take it in for 6 more points. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. Looking for a man. It's Beck. Dances away from the heat. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. So just how aggressive can they afford to be as they snap it on 2nd and long from the 13? The give to the running back from the shotgun. He had nowhere to go, no place to hide, and they'll knock him down for a loss of 9. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Defense dropping into soft coverage. Gonna take a shot. He's got it down the left. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
On the defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Right back up top on 2nd and 10. He's not afraid to go deep. And he's got it inside the 20. And he'll take it all the way. They couldn't bring him down. Touchdown, Dogs! Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
He'll take it himself. Diving for the score, and they knock it free.
It was a golden opportunity on that two-point conversion attempt, but he fumbles. You got to have better ball security. They come away with no points.
34, Georgia, 25.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. He was hoping... more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
Dropping back, it's Milroe. Buys a little time with his feet. Still running at the 40. Got a lot of running room. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. They just dialed up one big play. Let's see if they've got another one on 1st and 10 from the 35. He's looking to throw it. Extending the play. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble, but couldn't create anything there.
This dude will pick you apart if you give him time. You better get to him. You better make him feel uncomfortable. This defense did that. Nice job by the defense, hurrying the quarterback through his thought process.
Makes the catch, and he's brought down. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. And he can't grab the bullet pass on 3rd down.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
On 4th down, looking to pass. Throws for the tight end. Makes a connection. And he makes a completion there. Set up and in business at the 20. Alabama rolling quickly downfield, set up with another 1st down. Quarterback will audible. They'll throw it from the red zone. Finds his man. It's Miller. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on 3rd down. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Back to pass, it's Milroe. And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with that. They know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
And they're going to try to convert on 4th down, 1 for 2 so far today. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Complete out of the backfield. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the 1st down. That might seem like a risky call to go for it on 4th down there, but you can't just hand the defense a win in that spot, David.
No, and when you go back and you look at games, a lot of times those field goals get you beat. And this offense is like, forget that, we're going to be aggressive. And because they got it, it was a great call.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, Alabama 34, Georgia 25.
They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Feeling some heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy.
Touchdown, Bama! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board. He has been surgical, precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
And the extra point is good, and the lead swells to 16, and it's getting late. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Bell. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling, too, David. Just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
And the incompletion brings up a 2nd down. To the air, it's back. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35. And he'll take it in. They couldn't get him on the ground. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
And the biggest thing is identifying coverage. The quarterback has to line up and see what he's seeing and see those safeties. I know outside with that safety in the middle of the field, I got a chance to attack and attack deep with my speedster, and he does a great job throwing the football out there, and he does the rest with the catch and then striding it into the end zone.
If they're going to pull off this big rally, they'll need to get this one back. They line up for the onside kick. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it. Here comes that Alabama offense. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Looking to go up top on 1st down. He's going to run it. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
An outstanding game, has taken care of the football. Now late in the game, you got the lead. That first down now tells me now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here with the dub.
They'll throw it on first down. Buying some time as he moves left. Oh, look out, the ball's free. The defense snatches it, and they're going the other way. Racing to the right. The 20. Inside the 10. And he's taking it back, and just like that, this game has turned around with a defensive touchdown.
You thought it was over? It's back, baby.
The AT unit on the field. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. So we've got a tight spot here, David. They'd love to run out the clock, but all those timeouts staring at them.
Yeah, they got 3 timeouts on defense, but I know a first...
Nothing but green ahead. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? This is what got this team in this position to win this game. Aggressive offense, taking shots. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've got the lead. Why stop now?
Trying to find his man on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Man, and that's a big missed opportunity for the running back. I'm trying to find ways to feature this guy and get him the football in space and not just hand it to him all the time. And tell you what, I'm a lot less likely to find those plays if he can't reel in those catches.
Still on his feet at the 45.
Man, these are killers, right? Late in the game, in the fourth quarter, you're getting to the quarterback, and he does such a great job scrambling around. When you do this, you get extra first downs. You start to wear those defensive linemen out. So late in the game, this could pay off. Great job getting the first down.
Dropping back, it's Milroe. They're bringing heat. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. After the big first down sack for the D, it's second down. He's looking to throw. Starting to feel a little pressure. Pulls it in inside the 10. Touchdown Tide. And once he got loose, it was all over. Just put a little bit of distance in this game and try to put it on ice.
And the defense just trying to fight to stay in the ball game. That should be the final blow. No more hope, but good fight to the end.
And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the finisher coming on a touchdown pass from 52 yards out. They're just about ready to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Bell. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. I know the situation looks bleak, but have we nothing if we don't have hope, David?
Amen. I mean, keep hope alive, pitch this pill around, use every second you got, make this game home or as close as you possibly can.
Crazier things have happened in college football, man. Let's just go find out. Let's find out where the playmakers are lined up and see if they can make something positive happen.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. He wants to throw. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack. Timeout is called by the offense. They have 14 seconds left.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
Here's a throw downfield late. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. Touchdown, Georgia! You thought they were done. They're not. They're back, baby.
And that sure feels like too little, too late. This offense, they needed to score and execute faster, but there's not enough time to me, man. This feels like this one's over.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they cap it off with a play that can build momentum, a 78-yard touchdown pass. The kickoff team out there set to boot it away. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. Here comes the offense on 1st down. He's going to pass. Final shot falls to the turf, and that'll be the ball game. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through